It is December 26, 2020, and this is the move-in condition video for 429 East Broadway, apartment 3. The hallway outside of the apartment is vacuumed. The door is intact. We are aware of a little bit of damage and some tape marks on the door. There's no visible holes. Always starting at the top of every room. Light fixtures are all clean. There's no bugs. No cobwebs. Windows and blinds are intact. The filter in the air conditioner can be popped out and it's clean. You can see, you don't need to probably take it out. Okay. No cobwebs. We are aware of the damage in the ceiling. So there's no bugs in the light fixture. All of the fronts of all the cabinets have been wiped. All the cabinets have been wiped or vacuumed out. So there's no hair or anything in the cabinets or crumbs. So, sink is spotless, drain strainer is clean, there's no food debris, it's nice and shiny, there's no water spots, no lime deposit. Sink is all shiny and clean. Range has been wiped on the outside as well as on the inside. This just slides out and you can wipe the sides off. It's all nice and clean. All the drip pans are actually brand new. All the knobs have been wiped off. 409 and a toothbrush works. These come right off. Be clean and then go right back on. Inside of the range is clean. There's no black burnt on food. It's all been cleaned off. Refrigerator's been wiped on the outside as well as on the inside. There's no food particles or crumbs left inside of the freezer or inside of the, wow, it's really bright, inside of the refrigerator. Always check underneath the racks for any drips. So this slides right out, as does the glass shelf. You can clean right underneath that. We always check underneath all of the, and we are aware that this is very flimsy, so just to make a note of that. So countertops are all intact, no knife marks. So floors are all nice and clean. Walls are all intact in the living room. Make sure that the base trim and all of the switch plates are all wiped. Everything has been cleaned. The baseboard heaters have been wiped. You want to wipe underneath them. They look good and clean. And the floors are all nice and shiny. These are hands and knees clean, which is the way they need to be for the next tenant. Go into the bedroom. Again, starting at the top, light fixtures clean. There's no bugs. Window is intact. Blind is intact. There's no cobwebs. Door is intact on both sides. There's no tenant belongings in the closet. Base trim, switch plates and outlet plates have all been wiped, as has the baseboard heater. Just check that. Yep, looks good. And floors are all hands and knees clean. There's no hair or anything. Looks really good. Okay, going into the bathroom. Door is intact on both sides. No bugs in the light fixture. It's all been cleaned out. There's no dust or anything. Ceiling is intact. Bulbs have been dusted. Mirror's clean. Sink is spotless. No lime deposits. It's all shiny and clean for the next person. No hair. Toilet's been wiped on the outside and on the inside. This is my favorite thing. So make sure that there's no urine dripping, or when you lift up the lid, there's no remnants of any fecal matter, because that's just plain gross when the next person moves in. You need to make sure that you undo the toilet seat bolts. You can just unscrew them. There's a bolt underneath, and then get underneath where this fastens to the toilet, because a lot of times there is a lot of junk under that. And the toilet bowl is clean. Looks good. So, floor's all been cleaned. Base of the toilet's clean. There's nothing sprayed on the cabinets. All these little indentations in the cabinetry are cleaned, as well as all the indentations in all the doors. They've all been dusted. So we'll move on to the shower. No lime deposit on the shower head. No lime deposit on these handles. You can feel that there's no lime deposit here. It's best to use your hand to kind of feel. It'll feel nice and smooth when it's clean. Spray lime away, and a Scotch-Brite pad works really well. Not the aggressive Scotch-Brite pad, the one that is less aggressive. Ask me if you are wondering. All of the fixtures are shiny. There's no lime deposit. Everything feels nice and good, and the tub has been scoured. There's no I don't know why that's not focusing, but there's no hair in the drain. There we go. Looks good. So it is December 26th, 2020, and this is the move-in condition for 429 East Broadway, apartment number 3.